I found the dream holiday home in Tuscany and you can buy it. My name is Adriano and today I will show you this beautiful villa from the 11th century, 20 minutes from Siena, with 5 bedrooms, 300 square meter and a lot of history. It is from the medieval times and this hamlet has so many stories to tell. Actually, right up there, there's an old fortress which I will show you at the end of the video, which has a special history. Now, make yourself comfortable and get ready to enjoy this new property tour in Tuscany. Let's check it out. Come on. Today, guys, I will show you something very special. This beautiful hamlet, 20 minutes from Siena, consists of 5 houses and they date back to the 11th century. So medieval times, this is incredible. And when you look up there, there's an old fortress from the medieval times, which has a special history. We will check it out later, but first, let's see the house. Here you have your independent gate right away, and it is just a charming stone house. Again, from the 11th century, it was completely renovated 10 years ago by the current owners, and it has so many special features. The price, I will tell you at the end, I think it's an absolute bargain. And when you come in, right away, you have your private gate. You can park your car over there, and the villa itself is currently divided into 5 independent apartments because the owners live in one of the units and the other 4 are rented out on Airbnb and Booking. So interesting also from a rental perspective. I would say that we start from the exterior and then we check out the interior. What do you think? Again, we are only 20 minutes from Siena, which means that you can easily go and have lunch directly at Piazza del Campo, or go to the Creti Senesi, to Pienza, Montepulciano, or even to Florence in less than 1 hour. So very nice location. The next airport is obviously Florence from here. It's about 1 hour 15, more or less. And first thing I would like to show you is the view, which is incredible. We are at the edge of the hamlet, which means that open view onto the countryside, and everywhere in the garden we have history. Look at this one, for example. This was found here by the owners and it dates back to Roman times. That's what they told me, and it's quite impressive that you can actually buy a piece of history like this nowadays. The property comes with 4 hectares of land. They include, of course, olive trees. So this is an open field where you could decide, for example, to construct a pool, which currently the property doesn't have one, but it's allowed to build one. So that could be very interesting if you want to use it in the summertime and just enjoy a nice, cool pool. And again, it is already rented out on Airbnb and Booking, so you could take over a rental business right away, which could be obviously very interesting. And actually, before we end this video, probably some other guests will arrive, so we have to be fairly quick with the entire video. And by the way, guys, very important, if you want to see more videos like this every week, please subscribe to our channel. It's very important, so you help us grow. Thank you. Let's start with this charming guest house, which is right next to the main villa. It has obviously everything you need for a nice holiday in Tuscany. And also a cat. Okay, come inside, guys. So as soon as you came in, you have this beautiful living space with a nice fireplace and also a nice cat. Wow. Hey. Okay. He's not happy at all. Let's see. Hey, come. Okay, he's not happy at all. Okay, anyways, okay, we will continue. Anyways, here's one of the bedrooms with a special guest, of course. And then next to it, we have another bathroom with shower and everything. So it is a completely independent unit you can use for guests, family, or friends, right? Because it also has a kitchen right next to us. right here. It's very simple, but it's basically everything you need for a nice holiday with the family. And I think it's cool because most properties in Tuscany just don't have a guest house. So this is very special. Let's start from over here. Again, all of the 4 apartments in the main villa have independent access. So this means that you can either decide to rent the villa out to a big group of people or to just independent guests that want to come and go whenever they want. So let's start with here. Benvenuti! Come inside, Sam. Show them this beautiful interior. So here we still have the original beams, very important in a Tuscan house. And I like the choice they did with the floor, some nice, elegant wooden floor. Obviously, this is a huge bedroom. And again, all of the units have bathrooms and kitchens, so they're completely independent. And what is very important to know in this house, that the owner decided to completely divide it into independent units, but you could decide to transform it again into one main villa. So even if you want, you can just use it as a main villa instead of independent apartments. Over here, we have the kitchen space. Again, enough for cooking some Italian pasta in the kitchen and have a nice meal. Over here, might turn on the light, otherwise Sam will kill me. And here we have the bathroom. Also here with the beautiful wooden floor and a nice shower. Then I would say, so actually behind here is the staircase which leads to the apartment downstairs. So everywhere it's divided just by curtain wall. You can just open it up again and you have a completely connected villa again. Very interesting. So this has many ways you can use this property. Now when we come out, we do have the views, which are important in Tuscany. Take a look. This is the original hamlet with all of the buildings, and this dates back to the medieval times. I can't stress this enough because where can you buy stuff like this? A medieval property. Incredible. Okay, back to reality. I would say that we go to the other side, so you see also the other facade. We go to this charming, beautiful landscape. Boy, look at this place. It is just super charming. And you can really see how over the centuries they, changed some of the stones. For example, the reason why this is at a 20-degree angle is because back in the days, obviously, they had to build town, like the external walls in a very thick way in order to make them stable. And that's why they choose, for example, this structure to balance the weight of the walls. Very old way of construction properties. I would say we just go around the property so we can see all the angles. We have some beautiful dogs behind me that I hope will not bark. Look at this. This is just charming. I mean, this is what people imagine when they think about Tuscany, right? A beautiful old stone building. Over here we have a beautiful, beautiful historic well, which just makes you imagine the history of this place. Obviously back in the days they didn't have running water, so every property had its own well in their garden. Now of course the property comes with its own city water, and this well is actually still functioning, which is very cool. So I would say that, before we go back here, I would say we show you also the unit over here. Sorry, Sam, because we go back and forth, but since we are already here, I will show it to you. So independent access, also this one with a beautiful staircase. Okay. Let's go in. So right when you come in, you have a beautiful kitchen space over here and a living room, which is very typical Tuscan. Exposed terracotta ceiling, and over here we have the bedrooms. Come over here. I have to turn on the light because otherwise Sam will kill me again. What a nice ambience. And then over here we have the bathroom. Again, also very classic with the wooden floor. It has been already renovated 10 years ago. Obviously, if you want to add some special touch to it, you can do that. But I like this typical Tuscan style, the choose. We have another 3 units to see. So come over here. Okay. Ladies first. Okay. Beautiful views everywhere. All right. And again, 20 minutes from Siena. Where can you buy something like this? And the price will shock you, by the way. I will tell you at the end. It's very, very affordable, in my opinion, for the property you can buy. Now imagine yourself here with a pool and the beautiful views. This is just a dream place. So let's see which property we can see, which of the units. There's one entrance, there's another one. Might be closed, I have to check. Oh, we just go in. Ivana? Ah, okay, we just go in. Everything is a little bit dark, so we'll turn on some of the lights. Here the owner chose a more rustic style with the terracotta floor. They kept the original ceiling. And then you remember the first apartment we saw, there was a staircase which was closed off. It's this one. So you can reconnect it with inside, and it makes one big unit. Then we have this huge open style kitchen, perfect for hosting, inviting people, you know, be the chef you always wanted to be. And then I will show you also the bedroom, which is over here. We didn't really prepare anything, so no lights on, no nothing. It's very raw, okay? So now let's continue the tour onto the other unit. Ciao Ivana, siamo entrati. Sei parte del video. And now, revealing shot, Sam. Look at this. We are literally 200 meters, not even 100 meters from the villa we just filmed, and we have this medieval fortress in the backyard. Incredible. So this looks like the Leaning Tower of Pisa, but is a fortress which was built by Siena, which is only 20 minutes from here. So the municipality of Siena built this in the 11th century, and then over the years farmers started relocating to this hamlet where the villa is located. And this place has so much history. For example, I went on Wikipedia and I saw that in the 16th century there was an incredible battle right here between Siena and the Spanish invaders. They conquered this place and destroyed it after the battle. So that's what is still standing after 500 years. And it's incredible, you know, that's the thing about Italy, which I love so much, is the fact that there's so much history and so many of these historic places that, you know, they don't even know how to upkeep them, because there's just too many of them. This is not a touristic place. Nobody comes here. Nobody knows about this place. But it's just one of many historic buildings which are all over Tuscany. It's incredible. I mean, imagine where I'm now standing, you know, 500-600 years ago, there used to be a real castle. It is just incredible. And from here we have, of course, views all over the countryside, and it is a very special location, a very special place right in your backyard. This is incredible. I mean, imagine inviting friends to your place and then showing this hidden gem. Look at this. This is the remaining of the watchtower. That's incredible. So in the package of the house, you get also this in the backyard. Obviously, it's not private property, but you can always come here, check it out, invite friends, throw private parties, whatever. And yeah, very, very unique place. Now, we finally arrived to the moment you all have been waiting for, the price. The property is listed for just 800,000 euros. And I think it's a real bargain. Let me know in the comments what you think about the price. Guys, if you could smell this, it is just incredible. Thank you again for sticking around until the end of the video. It's very important for us. Please subscribe to our channel so we can do videos like this every week and you help us grow the channel. And if you're interested in this specific property, all you have to do is reach out to us on the email below or visit our website where you will find all of our listings in Tuscany. Thank you again for watching this beautiful video and see you next time somewhere else in Tuscany. And don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends. Thank you for watching. Ciao, arrivederci e grazie mille.